6, a 12 on your side update to a story that we've shared with you, but a warning, some of the video may be disturbing. We first told you about this Chesterfield woman whose home was overrun with bats, some dead bats. After our investigation, her landlord agreed to release her from her lease, but stopped short of meeting her other demands. So she took the fight to court. On your side, investigator Franklin White here to pick up where he left off. Franklin?
Well, Kurt, not only did we get her results, she got herself even more results. Although it feels good to see the person we helped smile, there's also a lesson here to make sure your outcome is hopefully just as good as hers.
People have been by to see me, friends, they smelt it. They've opened it, they've seen it, so they know for a fact it was not a good living situation.
Nothing about the past 6 months for Leticia Smith has been easy, living with the awful stench of dead bats and pleading with her landlord to not only fix the issue, but also release her from her lease. But now, with the help of the court system, justice is finally on her side.
I felt good. The fact that I got my July rent.
We caught up with her outside the Chesterfield County Courthouse where she won her case against her landlord weeks after we first reported her nightmare. You'll remember this video she recorded showing bats swarming her home, some squeezing through an opening in her roof and infested her laundry room.
It's like a horror movie. If you was to come home from picking your daughter up and come back, you look like you're in a horror movie because they're flying around the car and they're flying around. It's like it's terrifying.
When she told her landlord about the issue, his solution was to seal the opening, which ultimately killed the bats. But after months of fighting for her freedom, she called the 12 on your side investigators for help. When we stepped in, her landlord agreed to let her out of her lease. But Leticia took things a step further and filed what's called a tenant's assertion, which is a legal process that lets renters pay their rent to the court if the landlord doesn't make proper repairs. According to the court document, she listed her reasoning for filing as a serious threat to the life, health, or safety of occupant if not properly corrected. And when her court date came around, she showed up with her own evidence.
Take your photos, take your videos, document, document, document.
In court, her landlord, who owns 8A Pro LLC, and who also tried to avoid our cameras, told the judge they acted in good faith and had responded appropriately. The judge didn't buy it and ultimately sided with Leticia, awarding her $1,500, which was the rent she paid for July, as well as allowing her to end her lease without penalty.
The best thing you can do to protect yourself is to have everything in writing.
I sat down with Olivia Sosinski, an attorney with Central Virginia Legal Aid Society. She says Leticia did everything the right way, adding not only are you supposed to document everything, you must also give your landlord at least 7 to 30 days to fix the issue before you get the court system involved.
It's also really important to give the landlord a reasonable amount of time to actually make the repairs. So ideally, nothing needs to escalate to a legal remedy unless it truly has been that too much time has passed and the landlord has not been responsive.
And if you are having trouble with the landlord, she says you must still pay your rent in full.
Virginia does not allow rent withholding. The rent has to be paid to the landlord or the court.
So once again, if you have an issue, continue paying your rent. That's important. Keep everything in writing, and then when enough time has passed, go to the court. Kurt?
All right.